And welcome into the 2015 Girls 4C Championship between the Geauga Grizzlies and Calvary Baptist Christian Academy. As we get set for opening tap here this morning, Geauga will be in those green uniforms, going right to left. Calvary will be going left to right in the red uniforms here this morning. It is a tad brisk inside this morning. We need like a thermometer on the wall behind us for game time temperature, I do believe. It can't be more than, 55 degrees in here at best?
you got to have the real temperature, and then you got to have the real feel? Because we got these fans all going, so that's got to lower another 5 degrees.
I don't know, but it's cold. Opening tap is played ahead, and Geauga will bring it up.
All right, Geauga out of Cleveland, Ohio.
So into the front court comes Nicole Martin. They try to go back in the middle. The pass swings left of Sydney Lawrence. And now picked up on the left wing by Martin. Now back on the wing. 15-foot jumper is good. That's rattled home. Boy, good grief. I can't hardly see the numbers by Allie Aitzen. That'll be
And by the way,
her first
they're
bucket.
the home team.
So Calvary into the front court here. Copeland off on the wing to Ormdorf. Now to Adams, just underway. This is the girls 4C championship. 2-3 zone for Geauga here early. Off on the wing, Orndorff. That pass deflected, tracked down by Lewandowski.
That's pretty tightly packed 2-3 zone defense. They're like saying, if you're going to shoot 2 3-pointers, have at it. We're not going to come out there.
Swing the ball around to the far side to Lewandowski. Baseline runner hit the side of the backboard. Now back to the free throw line. Jumper there is no good by Orndorff. And finally collected underneath by the Grizzlies. And back up with it comes Nicole Martin. Off now to Hallie Martin. Pass back to the free throw line for Aitzen. Now jumper on the right side. That won't go for Nicole Martin and tracked down by Calvary. 2-0 the lead for Geauga with 6:20 to go here in their opening quarter. Baseline pass, got a whistle and a foul on the far side. That will go on Sydney Lawrence, the junior's first foul, and team first on Geauga. 6:11 to go opening quarter, 2-0 is the lead for the Grizzlies. So it goes for Tabby Eichler, now back over on the near side for Adams. Tried to go down low, and that's stolen away. And the Grizzlies will bring it back up.
Much too soft to pass. You're going to have to get that pass. Bounce pass into solid one would have been a nice one.
On the wing now with it is Hanson. Trying to drive inside. And we got a whistle and a foul on Calvary Baptist Brooke Lewandowski. That's her first, team first. And bounce pass here on the left baseline. Jumper is good by Allie Aitzen. That's her second bucket and a 4-0 lead for Geauga.
Yeah, she's got a nice little shot from about 12 feet out. And back in that 2-3 zone again.
Copeland kicks it off along the baseline and a travel on Tabby Eichler. And it will be Geauga basketball.
Yeah, she get a little fake one way left and went right. They usually get you on that one.
And then the front court comes Martin. And off on the wing, down the lane goes Hallie Martin. Left it underneath to Lawrence. We got a whistle and a jump ball, and it'll stay with Geauga.
Junior have to learn, don't bring the ball down. Whatever you do, bring the ball down, you get surrounded and trapped.
Baseline it goes. Nicole Martin back up top to Lawrence. Now they'll swing it back out top to Martin again. Underneath, runner by Lawrence is no good. Tracked down in the corner. Trying to work it back up top. 16-foot jumper there is good. That's Allie Aitzen again.
She's been a busy girl.
Her third bucket of the game, a 6-0 lead for Geauga. Under 5 minutes to go in the first.
They got 2 keys to the team so far. The defense and Allie Aitzen.
And up top now, Lewandowski. Over to Eichler. Geauga not coming out of the 2-3 zone either. Just kind of staying put.
You got a 6-0 lead and for early in the first quarter. Why come out?
And shot underneath this block with a whistle and a foul call.
Number 6 or 16, what is it?
I think it's Hallie Martin with
51?
her first and team second.
Yeah, that would fit.
And free throws upcoming here for Brooke Lewandowski. First one is good. 6-1. The lead for Geauga. Second free throw, good.
Oh, there she is.
So Lewandowski with a pair, making it 6-2 Grizzlies.
All right.
4:20 to go opening quarter.
Looks like a 2-1-2 defense by Calvary.
Jumper on the baseline, won't go. Rebound underneath to Lewandowski. She comes up into the front court. Now gets it back on the baseline, throws it off the glass and scores. 6-4 Geauga, under 4 minutes to go now in the first. Lawrence, good pass underneath, and the layup by Maggie Hansen. A nice catch, too, because there was a little bit of smoke on that pass from City Lawrence.
I was going to say, I don't know what surprised me the most. The crispness of the pass and the fact that she caught it. Boy, that was a whizzing pass down there.
8-4 is the lead for Geauga with 3:43 to go in the opening quarter. Take a break, come back with more in just a moment. So 8-4 is the lead for Geauga. 3:35 to go here in the opening quarter. Calvary trying to work it up here. Right, near side, it comes from Lewandowski. Looking down low. On the far side for Copeland. Still at 2-3 zone for the Grizzlies here, and that pass picked off. Back the other way comes Maggie Hansen down the lane and traveled with it, and it will be Calvary basketball.
Yeah, good advice by the coach. You get out there and it's 1-on-3, and you're the one. Pull it out.
Yeah. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Copeland trying to work left side. Now does there to Adams. Looks on the baseline to Lewandowski. And a three ball is good for Brooke Lewandowski. Well, kind of an interesting first quarter. Allie Eaton has 6 of the 8 points for Geauga, and Brooke Lewandowski has all 7 for Calvary. The runner on the baseline, no. Tip back out. Wing jumper, no good from Allie Eaton. And deflected in the middle of the floor. We'll have a whistle and a jump ball. So it will be Calvary basketball. So Calvary will play it in here from the baseline. 2:30 to go opening quarter. 8-7 is the lead for Geauga.
Yeah. Faith Menifee come in for Jaga. And I believe it was Sarah Steinbeck. But
out front now with it is Lewandowski.
getting down to the latter part of the first quarter.
Back far side it goes to Lewandowski again. That 3 off the mark. Tracked down in the corner. Now saved underneath and back the other way.
Nope,
Giaga, and then there's a turnover. Taken back by Lewandowski again. Down to 150 to go in the first. 8-7 is the lead for Giaga. Back to that 2-3 zone. Out front with it is Orndorff. That's the far side for Copeland. On the wing for Eichler. Swings it back near side. It's saved out of bounds, though, and it will be Calvary basketball with 1:23 to go in the first.
Copeland saved it back in bounds and bounced it off of a Grizzly and went right back out of bounds again, so she got the ball back.
Eichler back over near side for Orndorff. Her 15-footer wouldn't go. Rebound underneath to Eichler.
Grizzlies need to block out underneath, and he gets some of those rebounds in there. On their defensive
Copeland,
order.
a long three. That's off the mark. Rebound comes all the way back out for Eichler again. We got a whistle and a foul on the baseline. And that foul on Hallie Martin, that will be her second, team third. And to the free throw line goes Brooke Lewandowski. Free throw here rattles in and out. As Cindy Lawrence checks back in, replacing Maggie Hansen. And the free throw here is good. It's a 1 on a 2. We're tied at 8 with 54 seconds to go in the quarter.
Did we get a diversity of scorers now over there?
No.
No. No.
And a whistle and a jump ball in the middle of the floor. It will stay with Giaga.
Second. All right, here we go. Never mind.
He comes out front for Martin. Back over on the wing for Hallie Martin. Now back out front. Jumper there, no good from Nicole. Rebound underneath to Calvary, and they'll bring it back up down to 30 seconds to go in our opening quarter.
Sarah Steinbeck got that rebound. She's now in the record books with 1. 24 seconds, 20 seconds.
Oh, far side it goes for Eichler. Tried to look underneath. He got a whistle and a jump ball. Will be possession to Calvary with 17 seconds left in the first. Still tied at 8. Inbounds pass deflected, and we've got a traveling violation, so it will be Giaga basketball.
Yeah. Lewandowski got her hands on the ball finally. Raced in and took it up, but she couldn't get her feet stopped.
To Allie.
Nicole Martin back far side for Allie Eaton. A jumper from the baseline won't go. Rebound down low, deflected out of bounds. And we'll stay with Giaga with 2.5 seconds to go in the quarter. Nope, they're going to change it over to Calvary.
Play back. 2 seconds. Watch it. Pick her up at half court.
So in it comes, picked up there by Copeland, and a traveling violation with half a second to go in the quarter.
She had a little bit longer than what she thought, but got in the rush to get that ball off.
And that'll do it for the quarter. At the end of 1, we are tied at 8. We'll take a break, come back with girls Division 4C Championship quarter number 2 here in just a moment. Jumper from the free throw line is no good as we start the second quarter. And Calvary will bring it back up here. We're tied at 8, 7:45 to go in our first half.
Oh, Rebecca Adams got that rebound for Calvary. That gives her a place in the record book for the tournament. Now we got a little movement going in underneath. That's good. Different offensive pattern set up by Calvary. Defense is
Yep.
passed
Nice.
right to the
Picked off. We had a
Uh-oh,
travel,
can't
and
do
it
that.
will be Calvary basketball.
over and back, traveling, and etc. All at one time.
And it comes for Copeland. And the wing for Orndorff. Problem is, this is an observation here, but when they go to the wing, it doesn't seem like they let the play go long enough to. It looks like there's a cutter underneath or somebody that's supposed to be coming across, but it looks like they just go back up top and reverse it before she can get from one side to the other.
They've got the basics down, but they don't have the timing down. Just like that pass right there. She ran across. She looked at her after she got across the lane and stopped. Thought about it and then passed. By that time, two defenders were there. You got to hit her coming across.
I mean, I don't know the play completely through, obviously, but just trying to take a glance there. That hit out of bounds on the far side, and Calvary will keep it because it looks like when they go to a wing.
Oh, you got.
Well, they might have. Well, they've changed it up here a little bit for one thing. There's a new play and girl coming off a double screen on the far side. This is a little bit different look here. Back out front it comes. Off to Eichler. Now back to Lewandowski, and Calvary will kind of reset here. Yeah, this is a little bit different look play-wise.
At least they're.
Yeah, some more movement.
Yeah, movement going inside that way.
On the lane, we got a whistle and a foul down low. Looks like it will be on Giaga's Maggie Hansen. That will be her first and team fourth. 2 shots coming up here for
Like I say,
free throw here off the mark for Eichler. She'll have another one coming. Second one on the way is good. So 1 out of 2 for Tabby Eichler. It is a 9-8 lead for Calvary. 6 minutes to go in the half. That pass picked off.
Nice job of anticipating that there. And here she comes, Adams.
Adams down the lane. She lost it. And now Giaga will bring it back up. From the wing, it comes for Eaton. Try to go down low to Lawrence. Goes through her hands and out of bounds. So it will be Calvary basketball. 5:38 to go in the half, and they lead at 9-8.
Oh, Giaga the last few times down hasn't gotten much of a chance to do anything. They've turned the ball over too quickly. Bring it down and set it up this time. But we'll see how they did this next time down.
Copeland off to Orndorff. Now they swing it down low. That's stolen.
Boy, nice anticipation by Lawrence that time. That was a fireball pass inside, and she broke just in time to get it.
Lawrence down the lane. He's fouled. We'll head to the free throw line. I think that'll be on Brooke Lewandowski. That will be her second foul. And team second. The one thing about it, Calvary Baptist can't afford to get her in foul trouble because she's literally scored all their points except for one. Free throw here is no good. Lawrence will have another one coming. First of 7 championships today.
Brooke came up and gave her a hand, and the referee said, well, I will too. And he gave her a hand after shooting.
Free throw here is rattles in and out. The rebound underneath to Calvary, and now they'll push it up. Copeland into the front court, tried to swing it far side. Eichler looks on
good one.
And the layup from Brooke Lewandowski. Nice pass.
Pass across court and a quick dish inside underneath, and Lewandowski put it from left-hand side. Nice job.
So a 30-second timeout to Giaga. 11-8 is the lead for Calvary. 4:56 to go in our opening half. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Well, we've got what must be the entire 4C girls bracket playing in here at the same time.
Oh, that's probably true.
Of which one of those teams, a couple courts over, is Nate Hartman's Plants and
is it?
Pillars girls group. Nate, the head of the entire tournament, he's got a girls homeschool team he's been coaching for the last few years, and they're playing in this 4C Division II down there, a couple courts over. Got 4 games going on at once here in the facility. And now Giaga will put it in play here on the near court. Nicole Martin out front. Off to Hallie. Goes in the wing to Lawrence. Good pass down low. Good play design, too.
Nice.
But the shot misses, and we got to travel. That was a nice job, though, by the Grizzlies. They moved the ball right around the wing, went straight in the post.
That was one of their better offensive shows right there. And they didn't get any points out of it, but shows are making progress now.
Calvary up on the wing. Back up top, it's Lewandowski. She'll hold there.
Well, nice thing about the Grizzlies situation is that they've gone all this time, and they're still only 11-8.
Back out front for Copeland. Try to swing it across on the wing now for Eichler.
Oh, watch out.
Back inside, got a whistle and foul on the far side on Giaga's Maggie Hansen. That will be her second, team 5th.
That probably saved the Grizzlies 2 points from their masterful scorer over there, Lewandowski, because she was getting the ball inside right there.
Put on the wing to Orndorff. Now back up top to Lewandowski. Now front Orndorff. On the wing for Eichler, trying to dump it down low, deflected, and finally taken away.
Lewandowski draws a lot of attention down there, doesn't she? When she gets the ball, 2 people are on her.
Well, up into the front court comes Nicole Martin. Now back to the free throw line. That was Ayton trying to go right side. Runner along the baseline won't go for Nicole Martin, and it will be Calvary basketball. 3:34 to go in the half. 11-8 is the lead for Calvary.
Well, Nicole had the right idea. She was driving down the right side about 8-10 feet out on the right-hand side of the lane and put up that shot just a little bit short, but had a good drive there.
Baseline it goes for Lewandowski. Swing it back up top to Copeland.
There it is inside.
So free throw line. Runner there. Won't go by Lewandowski. Rebound underneath to Orndorff. Swing pass over into the corner.
Good drive.
Baseline runner is good. Brooke Lewandowski with
Lewandowski.
the bucket. 13-8 Calvary, down to 2:50 to go in the half.
She's their scoring machine. That was a nice move. She got that pass out, took a couple of quick steps on the baseline and a little short 8-foot jump shot.
She's literally scored 12 of their 13 points.
Yeah, that girl can play a little basketball there.
On the baseline, jumper there, no good from Ayton, and the rebound
Lewandowski.
underneath. Here comes Lewandowski on the run into the front court, tried to cross over and lost it. And the pass comes ahead. We got a basketball in the middle of the court, and that's going to take away a bucket for Giaga. And it was a fast break.
They hadn't scored in the Coons age either.
Yeah.
And she'd already gone
That's
past the
about how
ball.
it goes.
When it rains, it pours. Ooh, there's a nice jump shot over there. Almost a three-point range, right straight off the top of the key.
So the Grizzlies will play it in for the baseline. This is Hallie Martin getting set to throw it in. He comes underneath. Lawrence back to Martin.
Move it.
Now Ayton out top to Nicole Martin. Try to go right side, and that's picked off. Back the other way, and loose and finally picked up in the far corner by Lewandowski. Down to 2:08 to go in the half.
Two of them fought the ball all the way down the court, didn't they? Finally, Lewandowski got the ball picked up. Okay.
Back up top to Orndorff.
Slide over, Allie. Watch back.
Now in the post it goes.
Lewandowski. There it
Lewandowski
is.
scores again.
Man, a little turnaround jump shot right along the baseline over there. Nice shot.
15-8 Calvary, 138 to go in the half. Off it comes to Ayton. Now back up top to Hallie Martin. Right side jumper off the mark. Rebound picked up underneath. Now jumper from the wing. That won't go for
Stay here.
Hallie Martin. It'll stay Geauga basketball. As in the lineup for the Grizzlies returns Maggie Hansen.
Just don't get beat on that wing.
And that pass picked off. Stolen
Comes
away by
Copeland.
Copeland into the front court.
Go, let's go.
Calvary trying to work it around the wing. Back over near side. It comes for Eichler. Try to drive in the paint. That's taken away. On the run comes Nicole Martin.
Nice
Launches
pass.
it ahead. The layup
Oh,
missed by Hallie Martin. Rebound back underneath. No, but a foul called.
Good job.
And Sydney Lawrence will head to the free throw line.
Sydney got her first rebound of the day.
Rebecca Adams with her first foul. Team third on Calvary Baptist with 47 seconds to go in the half. So the free throw here is
Got
good.
it.
And Sydney Lawrence will have one more coming. She's 1 of 3 from the free throw line so far this morning. Second free throw, no good. So 1 out of 2 that trip. Back up with it comes Calvary. Carly Copeland into the front court. Down to 36 seconds to go in the half.
Grizzlies stay in the 2-3 zone, but wherever Lewandowski goes, somebody's going with her.
Jumper on the wing won't go. Tracked down by the Grizzlies.
Nicole, let's go. Set it up.
Holly Martin, rebound number 2.
So Nicole Martin back off the near side for Hallie. Try to swing it around the post and a traveling violation. It will be Calvary basketball. Inbounds pass from Orndorff into Copeland, who walks it up. 8 seconds left. On the wing for Orndorff again. Jumper at the buzzer is good.
Oh.
A long 2 on the wing for Rebecca Adams.
Wow.
The first field goal of the half by somebody other than Brooke Lewandowski. 17-9 as we reach the half. Your first half scoring totals, first of all, for Geauga, 1 point for Sydney Lawrence. She was 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 for Maggie Hansen, 6 for Allie Ayton. Geauga did not attempt a 3-point field goal. For Calvary Baptist, 1 point for Tabby Eichler. She was 1 of 2 from the line, 2 points for Rebecca Adams, 14 points for Brooke Lewandowski, including a 3, and she's 3 of 4 from the line. Calvary Baptist, 1 of 3 from 3-point range. Best off 2 for rebounds.
All right, for rebounds, first of all, for Geauga, we have Sydney Lawrence with 1. Maggie Hansen has 1. Faith Menifee has 1. Nicole Martin, 1. Ali Atten, 2. And Holly Martin, 2 for a total of 8. For Calvary Baptist, Michaela Orndorff has 1. Sarah Steinbeck has 1. Tabby Eichler has 2. Carly Copeland has 3. Brooke Lewandowski has 3. And Rebecca Adams has 2 for a total of 12. So Calvary is holding the edge in rebounds 12-8.
And at the half, 17-9 is the lead for Calvary. Take a break. Come back with your second half in just a few minutes. Start of half number 2. Calvary with the ball first here. Out front with it is Copeland. Trying to work back near side for Eichler.
Hands up. Great, Holly.
And that picked off back to the way it comes.
Go.
Out on the wing. This is a post, little turnaround jumper there won't go, and back the other way
Turn, Holly.
comes Eichler all the way down the lane. Tried to throw it up with the left hand. That wouldn't go. Rebound to Maggie Hansen, and we got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt on Calvary's Tabby Eichler. That will be her first,
Go.
team first on Calvary. On the near side it comes for Ayton. Now back middle of the floor to Lawrence. No, Jaga being a little bit more patient offensively here.
Yeah.
Good pass in the post. And
Call foul on number 3.
I think so. That's Michaela Orndorff with her first, team second.
All right, here we go. Good job getting the ball back out, setting up top the key. Got everybody set. Now ready to go. Good, very good.
Pass in the middle, deflected. Loose, and now played on the far side. Picked up there by Eichler. Tabby on the run, lays it in.
Whoa, nice one. Took her straight on in, right over the defensive player.
19-9 is the lead for Calvary. 6:15 to go in the third. Off it comes along the baseline to Hansen.
Did she just carry the ball?
Whistle and a foul down low
Numbers.
on Brooke Lewandowski. That's her third, team third. And to the free throw line goes Maggie Hansen. I don't know.
I think she was going
I
that
was
way, and
looking
then
somewhere
all when
else.
she turned, shifted over here on this side, went between two defensive players, and then put the ball back down and dribbled again. I don't know. It was hard because this guy's that makes a better door, and he does a window standing here, so it's hard to see through there sometimes. But
So Maggie Hansen hits the first, second one, no good.
oh,
So 1 out of
Lewandowski.
2 for Hansen. Back into the front court, down the lane. Wow. It's a slight
she
bit
was
of
kind of
contact.
tackle. Yeah, man, that was like that Blackhawks thing when we broke the glass here yesterday. That one was gone right through the glass.
And a whistle and a traveling
Oh,
violation on
man.
Gianna, so it will be Calvary basketball. I will say Grizzlies doing a much better job on the offensive end in the
Yeah.
second half. They're being more patient and getting better shots.
They got 2 buckets now. They haven't counted. One was their fault. One wasn't.
Good job, Sydney.
So out on the wing it comes for Eichler, trying to swing it back up top, far side to Orndorff. Copeland. Over to Eichler again. In the corner, Lewandowski threw it away. Stolen on the run
Oh, she
is
made good
Nicole
time.
Martin down the lane. Has that blocked by Lewandowski. That's actually a really nice hustle to get back on defense. The other way comes Eichler. Double team there.
All right.
Lawrence moves that away. Back to the way comes Nicole Martin. Now runner along the wing off the glass
Oh,
and
got
good.
it.
I think that's Hallie Martin. It's hard to.
I think so. 51.
That's
Holly Martin.
19-12 the lead for Calvary. 4:40 to go in the third. Back to the 2-3 zone for the Grizzlies. Inside Orndorff. Up top,
Eichler.
three ball, good.
In the
Triple
bucket.
for Tabby Eichler.
Wow.
Her second field goal of the game.
Man, things are picking up here.
22-12 the lead for Calvary. 4:20 to go in the third.
Holly. All the way through.
Now back out to the baseline. Jumper there by Eaton won't go. Rebound saved underneath. And Calvary comes away with it. On the run, Eichler down the lane, throws that up. No. Rebound, Lewandowski. No, had that blocked. And we got a whistle and a foul underneath.
That's got to be Lewandowski, doesn't it?
I think it's on Tabby Eichler. That's
Is it?
her second, team fourth.
Well, I guess you go either way, but I thought it might have been Lewandowski, but okay.
10-point lead for Calvary, 3:55 to go in the third. In the wing, Martin. Back off to Lawrence. Now Hanson try to kick it baseline. Underneath it goes.
There
Off
we
the
go.
glass and scoring is Maggie Hanson.
Yeah, Maggie's a nice tall girl. Gets a nice bounce pass feed inside. Once she gets in, there's nobody can match up with her very well in there. So
Now from the wing, Orndorff. Back out front to Eichler. Back to Orndorff. Lena Cox with it. After she just checked in down the lane, getting open and laying it in is Brooke Lewandowski. That's a good pass and a nice move from Brooke.
yeah, she was trying to get her eye to get the ball to her, and then she knew exactly what she's going to do: break between the two defenders and up to the basket.
Grabbing on the baseline. Now picking it up is Martin. Trying to dump it back out front. On the wing, trying to kick it back up top for Hallie Martin. That pass, now runner, no good from Allie Eaton. Rebound underneath, back up, no. We got a whistle and a foul.
Yeah.
So
Sydney Lawrence got that ball and took it right back up.
Tabby Eichler with her third foul. And team fifth to the free throw line is Sydney Lawrence. And free throw, good.
Oh, we got to stop this, though.
And one more coming. Well, they are going to stop it. If he's the official scorer, he can't be down here. He's got to be over there. So 24-15 is the lead for Calvary. One more coming here for Sydney Lawrence. And that's off the mark. Down to 2:45 to go in the third. That pass was a dangerous one. Now if it comes for Eichler.
Where did we get 0 from?
That's
I
Civic
guess same thing as 0.
I believe.
Yeah.
Now on the baseline with it is Orndorff.
That's the way.
Had it stripped away, and now Chiago will come out of there with it. Cole Martin into the front court. Off to Eaton. Now on the baseline. Shot there by Martin, won't go, and the rebound still loose. And we got a whistle and a foul on Calvary Baptist Michaela Orndorff. That will be her second, team sixth. Underneath, jumper there won't go for Hallie Martin. Hustle on the near side. Lawrence came up with it. Hallie Martin, good pass underneath. And a layup down there. I think that's Eaton on the far side.
Well, the Grizzlies are a much more effective team in the second half than the first half.
Got a timeout to Calvary, 1:52. Go in the third quarter, 24-17, the lead for Calvary. And it will be a 30-second timeout.
This coach from Geauga was telling the referee, because he was mystified. He would give that girl a hand after the free throw. He said both teams are where they're at are starting to come up and slap the hand of the person who's shooting the free throw after every free throw.
I have never
He said he'd never seen it.
seen that. I've seen it one time on accident on the on Sports Center at some point. I saw somebody that, I mean, one of those things where it was just kind of a college sports kind of freakish thing where some or whatever, but I've never seen anyone do that on a regular basis on purpose.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen it.
I've seen a lot of basketball. I've never seen teams do that on purpose, but I don't know.
He was chuckling and he said, well, I've never seen that before. I never had either. And
It's definitely something different.
to me, it's another way to unnecessarily slow the game down, but
Pass in the middle, deflected, and we got whistle and a foul on Maggie Hansen. That's her third and team first on Giaga.
yeah, Maggie's an active person on defense and her rebound. She plays the center underneath on the basket in defense.
Out front, Butel with it. Back over to Eichler. Now off to Copeland. Down to a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay Calvary basketball.
Good hustle again by Lawrence. She works out there. She broke it ahead of time, got that ball knocked away. Didn't quite get intercepted, though.
Don't foul.
And Cox with it. Double teamed out front. That's deflected. Picked up. Now back the other way comes Giaga on the run. Down the lane. Nice little up and under move. Missed, though, by Hallie Martin. Put back up. No. Lawrence up and in. 24-19 the lead for Calvary with 50 seconds to go in the third.
Yeah, I wonder if Calvary's going to leave those starters out. Or
And out of bounds it goes, and it goes off the leg of Carly Copeland, so it will be Giaga basketball.
all right, down to 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
Underneath. Shot there is no
short.
good by Martin. Rebound back to Hallie again.
Got it.
Fires that. No. Rebound back up and in by Maggie Hansen, and it's 24-21, the lead for Calvary. Down to 18 seconds to go in the third. So front court comes Copeland. Trying to work left side. Back around to Orndorff. Baseline for Copeland. 1 second, and that'll do it for the third quarter. 24-21 is the lead for Calvary at the end of three. Take a break. We'll come back with the fourth of this 4C championship in a moment. So into the front court it comes for Giaga. That's stolen away. Out on the run, layup missed down low by Copeland. And it will be Grizzlies basketball.
Gotta be quick.
So up with it comes Nicole Martin.
Okay, Calvary's got the starters back in again now.
There's a steal. Back up with it comes Copeland. down the lane, has that blocked out of bounds, and it will be Grizzlies basketball.
That was a nice defensive play. She went with it when she didn't keep the ball in the air when she's going for a layup like she should have. She put down and below her waist, and all the defensive player had to do was tap it out of her hand and off of her and out of bounds, and they got the ball back.
Now pass along the baseline on the wing to Nicole Martin. Lawrence down the lane, fires no, rebound underneath. That's knocked away. Now picked up down low by Hallie Martin. Outside of Nicole. Lawrence on the right side, Hallie Martin. Good pass inside.
There we go.
And the shot good by Maggie Hansen.
Yeah, got that pass inside, gave her that shot right underneath the bucket. Now we got ourselves a 1-point game again.
It's just pretty nice offense from Giaga last couple times.
Yeah, they've really stepped it up.
Yeah, knocked out of bounds. It will stay Calvary basketball. Yeah, that saved on the far side.
Good job. Lewandowski came back out and get it and finished the save.
Stay with her.
Off it comes to Adams in the corner. That's stripped away.
To Nicole.
And now back up with it comes Hallie Martin.
Grizzlies are playing more like Grizzlies. They'll come back and fighting their way back into this thing.
Pass down low.
Nice drive.
There is
she
short.
is. Boy, I don't know. That time Eichler let her go around the right side on the baseline there, right side of her, and then never tried to stop her when she shot.
And we got a traveling violation out front. It will be Giaga basketball. They lead at 25-24 with 5:55 left. As into the lineup comes Sammy Putel.
Yeah, she
West.
caught the ball. And
A large turnaround for Giaga in the second half. Their offense looks pretty good. Lawrence back out front.
much more aggressive.
Did a nice job of moving the ball, too.
There it
Jumper
is.
on the
Oh, missed it.
baseline, no. Rebound tipped around and tracked down. And outside and losing it out of bounds is Tabby Eichler, and it will be Giaga basketball. Harton with it, now back in the middle. Lawrence lost it, tried to go up with it, and got a whistle. And
Orndorff was holding.
no.
She was holding on to her as hard as she could. She got it grinning. She had her right arm and she was hanging on so she couldn't shoot that ball.
It's a third foul on Orndorff. Free throws here for Sydney Lawrence. First one is no good.
I might say she's the only one on that team that could have held her arm down too.
I'm still getting used to the whole handshake thing.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
It's just odd. Second free throw is good. 1 out of 2 from that trip for Sydney Lawrence. 26-24 Giaga. 5:30 to go. And we got a whistle and a 30-second timeout to Calvary. 5:27 left. 26-24. Giaga leads it.
I'm wondering why Steinbeck and Copeland have been left on the bench. Maybe they didn't do something she wanted to do or whatever.
Well, they came in for
a little bit and they're back
a
out
little
again.
bit and then came back out. Well, Giaga's been a lot different second half. They've moved the ball around on offense. They've gotten the ball into the post. They've done a nice job.
They attacked the bucket really good. Something they weren't doing the first half at all. But I think you weaken your team a little bit for defense when you take those girls out of there.
No, Copeland's back in.
Let's see.
Pretty much their starting lineup.
They're
right
most
here.
of the starting lineup back in now. Yeah.
Copeland on the right side. Now back up top to Eichler. And Orndorff with it. Pass in the middle, and we got a whistle and a foul in the middle of the floor.
I think that's going to be a fourth foul on Maggie, isn't it?
Yep. Fourth on Maggie Hansen, team second. And inbounds pass along the baseline to Lewandowski. Out front to Orndorff. Trying to hold
that
there,
Uh-oh.
and that's knocked away, but tracked down the backcourt by Adams, and then she almost
Boy,
threw it away.
Grizzlies defense is really a lot. Watch out.
Lewandowski got free and laid it in. Well,
can't let her get free.
once she got a step, it was trouble. 26-26 tie, 4:50 to go. Right side jumper, no good. Out of the hands of Allie Ayton, and it is out of bounds, and it will be Calvary basketball with 4:41 left.
Well,
Copeland off to Eichler. She lost it, trying to work left side and back the other way on the run.
Nice
Nicole
pass.
Martin off the right side. Hallie Martin's shot wouldn't go.
Good job of feeding that pass over to her teammate. Just didn't quite make it.
Copeland in the front court, trying to go right side. Pass on the far side, picked off.
Nice crossover.
Run comes Hallie Martin. And Thiago will back it out and restart here. Martin off the right side. This is Allie Ayton.
Nice pass.
Underneath in the layup. Good.
Got
Maggie Hansen with another bucket. It's 28-26 Giaga.
Got that ball on the baseline and fired that pass right underneath the bucket to her, and she had an easy layup.
Copeland. That pass picked off. Stolen out on the break comes Hansen down the lane. Lost it. And now back up with it comes Calvary. Lewandowski slows it up. 3:20 to go in the game and a 28-26 lead for Giaga.
One thing I do if I'm Calvary, I get an offensive pattern that puts Lewandowski with the ball.
Yeah. We have travel on. I don't know if they call travel before or after that full timeout, but we'll find out. 3:08 to go in the game. 28-26 is the lead. Take a break. Come back with more fourth quarter in a moment. So Grizzlies have the basketball, so they call the travel after the timeout was awarded. Off it goes to Martin. Now in the wing. Baseline, Martin
nice break
with
on
it.
the baseline.
Jumper there is no good. Rebound underneath. Ayton back up, no. And Calvary comes away with it. 2:45 to go. They trail 28-26.
Boy, had a couple good looks that time, but the Grizzlies couldn't get anything to fall.
Lewandowski back in the middle for Eichler down the lane. We got a whistle and a reach-in foul. Hallie Martin with her third, team third. And to the free throw line for Calvary Baptist goes Tabby Eichler.
I tell you what, the Grizzlies have taken Lawrence and put her man-to-man that time on Lewandowski, so she didn't get any free looks at the basket at all that time. She's right in front of her, right on top of her, boy.
Eichler hits the first, one more coming. And second one on the way. Good. So a couple of free throws for Tabby Eichler. We are tied at 28 with 2:30 remaining.
Yeah.
Martin into the front court. Nicole Martin off to Hallie. Now with it is Allie Ayton trying to go left side. Swing it back around to Hallie Martin.
Martin.
Now pass in the middle, and we got a whistle and a jump ball. And it'll be possession Calvary with 2:09 left.
Boy, they're going the opposite side Lewandowski's on. She knows the game well and anticipates well, and that bounce pass was going to go inside, and she knew it.
Eichler goes in the corner for Lewandowski. He's there. Now back to Orndorff. Orndorff puts it back out front for Copeland.
Well, it's a man-to-man defense, and I'll tell you what, they're playing it too.
Back out front, Orndorff again, down to 1:40 to go. That deflected, tracked down no by Eichler. It's right side along the baseline, dumped it down low. It was skipped past the initial person who was supposed to get it. Lewandowski gets it.
Oh, she got two of them. Give credit to Lewandowski. She's a one-man show in there. She got the rebound, put it, got the rebound again, and put it in.
That's the second foul on Sydney Lawrence, team fourth. And Lewandowski to the free throw line. Calvary leading at 30-28 with 1:25 to go. The free throw here is no good. So he missed that. Back the other way comes Giaga, trailing 30-28 with 1:15 to go. And Grizzlies trying to set up an offense here. Off it comes to Ayton. And back up front, Martin trying to work left side. Back to Lawrence. Got a step. And she's fouled. We'll head to the free throw line. So the foul on Sarah Steinbach. That will be her first. And to the line goes Sydney Lawrence.
If I'd get him that into the defense that time, I think they did a nice job of blocking her shot. She came down on top of them when they stopped her.
And free throw no good, and Sydney will have one more coming. 3 of 9 from the free throw line so far today. Second free throw here is good. 30-29.
Calvary only
lead
1 point
and timeout to Calvary.
Oh, 57.6 seconds, 1 point game.
And it is a full timeout, 57 seconds left, 30-29 is the lead. Take a break, back with the last of the fourth quarter in a moment. And it comes to Lewandowski. It's a step down the lane, and she'll back it out down to 50 seconds to go. It's a 1 point lead for Calvary. And a reach in on Sydney Lawrence. That'll be her third.
That's not a bad foul, though.
Hey, watch inside.
Sydney was worried about it, but that's not a bad foul. That was all right.
No, that's not a bad foul.
Well, I tell you what,
So out it comes for Copeland.
Don't go after the ball, girls.
Down to 40 seconds to go. Copeland having some problems getting rid of it off the right side. And the layup blocked out of bounds, but we got a whistle and a foul down low. And that is on Maggie Hansen. That's her fifth. And team sixth. So to the free throw line goes Tabby Eichler. no matter what here, it'll still be just a one-possession game.
Yes.
Free throw, no good.
All right, here's their chance. They can get a rebound here. And this is where pressure's on Eichler. She, on the other hand, wants to get at least one here. No, she's going short.
One short in the rebound of the Grizzlies. 30 seconds to go. The Grizzlies could potentially get a shot at winning this here. Down on the baseline it goes.
Nice pass.
Allie Martin left it off, and the
Yes.
layup good by Allie Eaton. And a timeout to Calvary with 17-31-30 is the lead for Geauga. Full timeout as Rebecca Adams will check back in. Take a break. Come back with the end of this girls 4C championship in just a moment. So 17 seconds left. It's a 31-30 lead for Geauga. In it comes.
Better hurry up, girls.
Eichler make that Copeland into the front court. Back
There you
in the
go.
middle, Lewandowski got a step. And it'll be one in the bonus here as the foul on Sydney Lawrence. That will be her fourth. And
Baseline, inside, it's not shooting.
that is the sixth team foul. So I had one ahead
Inside,
here.
Faith.
Well, that used up 7 seconds of the clock, so that wasn't a bad foul either, really.
Down to 8 seconds left. That's what I thought. One in the bonus. So
Oh, it is one in the bonus. Okay.
I had 7, but I thought, well, maybe I missed one. And it'll be one in the bonus here for
Hey,
Brooke
watch
Lewandowski. Now, out of all the people that you didn't want to foul,
That's the one.
probably her, although she is only 3 of 5 from the free throw line.
Only. Huh?
So Lewandowski's free throw here is good. We're tied at 31. Can you envision overtime in game number 1? Second free
Nice.
throw. I'm coming here for Lewandowski. On the way, good.
Timeout.
So we have a 30-second timeout to Geauga with 8.5 seconds left. It's 32-31. The lead for basically all you got to do it for Geauga. They still have,
Plenty of time.
well, they used a full here. I think they still have a 30 and they still have a full. So all you got to do is get the ball in, get it to half court, use another timeout, and then you'll still have 4 or 5 seconds left, and then set up your offense.
If you can get down there quick, you might get even 6 seconds.
Really, the first thing you got to do is get it to half court. Once you get it there, then use a timeout and set up your offense from there. The rim literally fell off the court next to us.
Oh, it did.
I'm not kidding you. The rim literally fell off the hoop in the court next to us.
That would pose a little bit of a problem for the next game.
It quite literally, somebody shot the ball, hit the rim, and the hoop, the basket literally fell off.
Oh,
I've seen a lot of
my.
things in my life, but that's
Nice.
unusual.
Good thing about that was nobody was playing then.
All right, Geauga on the inbound, and it comes to half court. Down to the clock never stopped. And Should be down to should be.
He ran a while after this play was supposed to stop too.
Should be down to about 5 seconds left or so. That's really.
He ran after a while. After they blew the whistle, he ran a while. So it's down to 5 seconds.
That's probably about where it should be. Well, 30-second timeout. They're going to reset the clock back to 7.2. And they're going to try all this again from half court. So a 30-second timeout. I think Geauga still have. Well, in the meantime, they managed to accomplish what they needed to do, which is get the ball up by half court. And now you got plenty of time to get a shot off.
He blew the whistle before Calvary got possession of the ball?
No, they never started the clock. They passed the ball into half court, and it ended up getting knocked out of bounds, but they never started the clock at all. It was at 8.5 seconds. And there's a good second and a half, 2 seconds that should have come off the clock. So I'd say at minimum, I think they're going to do 7.2 seconds here.
Again, they got 72 minutes and 7.2. They haven't got 77 minutes and 20 seconds, but they're not got down to 7.2 seconds.
I don't know if I've ever seen the rim just literally fall. I mean, nobody even dunked it. Somebody just shot the ball and the rim just fell off.
That's a new one, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that either.
I'm not real sure I've seen anybody dunk the ball and the rim fall off.
No.
Now, maybe the backboard break and the rim come off, but it's a good thing that didn't fall on somebody's head.
Well, that's what I was saying. The good thing about that was they weren't playing somebody's underneath it, and that thing come down and hit them in the head.
Yeah, it's just
those things are heavy.
Fortunately, everybody was just around the outside shooting the ball, and somebody hit the rim, and the rim just fell off and came crashing to the floor.
They could have gotten somebody hurt right there.
It's weird though. Wouldn't you think that the rim would be wobbly or hanging down or something?
Usually you would think so.
I mean, they just played the entire game. They literally just got done with the game.
They can't get down to 7.2 seconds over there. How about 7 seconds? Then count 1, 2.
Well, there's got to be a way to do it. We're down to 7 minutes. Now 1 minute.
Well, then run it down. Okay. I mean, we have to wait three quarters of a minute to get it done, but that's one way to do it. They can get everything, but as long as they didn't get out to less than a second.
Well, as long as you could get it down to somewhere in the neighborhood of 7 seconds.
Yeah. They'll get down here to 7.2 if they stop it right on. They got to time it perfectly.
Well, even if it's at 6.8 or something, it's not really gonna.
Well, you can count it off a little bit. And then,
I don't think anybody really knows exactly what it should be anyway. So right now, it's just a complete guess as to what the actual time's going to be when we put this ball back in play, because I don't even think they know.
10, 9, 8, 7. No. We're going to leave it at 7.6 and do it.
So Geauga to play it in. They took off almost exactly a second. So the Grizzlies will play it in. In it comes. It's picked off. And a foul in the backcourt. That will send Calvary to the line. This game is still much in doubt, though. There's still 5 seconds left. Foul on Faith Menifee.
Oh.
That's her first.
They had the right idea.
Yeah.
They had Lawrence breaking for the basket. They just led the pass way too long.
Well, for the Grizzlies, you got to keep your head in this, though. This is still possible.
Oh, yeah.
The free throw. Good.
Oh, she made it.
So Orndorff hits the first. It's 33-31.
Boy.
And the second one is good. And a timeout to the Grizzlies. So It's 34-31. We have 5 seconds left.
Can I ask you, how many three-pointers today?
How about asking this question? How many three-point shots have they attempted today?
I would say none.
0. You are correct.
That's what I thought. Well, now they got to make one. They only need 1 for 1.
Well, your problem, though, is that you have to go the entire length of the floor in 5 seconds and get a three-pointer.
All right, who's going to be your three-point shooter?
Well, what they're going to do is they're going to put Allie Ayton at the top of the key, and then they're going to inbound down here and try to push it up the floor and get Allie at the top of the key for a three-pointer. So I think what they're trying to do here. So there's your answer as to who's going to, or who's supposed to take the three-point shot.
Yeah. Allie, let me see here. Number 50, huh?
So here we go. They're going to try to get the ball up the floor. Allie Ayton is going to stay at the top of the key. And we'll see.
No.
I'm surprised by that.
What are you doing this for?
Pressuring the ball?
Yeah, what are you doing this for? Now you're giving away a head start. Don't pick it up. Oh.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's it.
She's still standing here.
Boy, they gave you all kinds of opportunities, and in any case, 34-31 is the win. Calvary gets, so 34-31 is the win for Calvary. They win the girls Division 4C championship. Your final scoring totals, first of all, for Giaga, 2 points for Nicole Martin, 2 for Holly Martin, 10 for Allie Ayton, 9 points for Maggie Hansen. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 8 points for Sydney Lawrence. She was 4 of 10 from the free throw line. Giaga did not attempt a three-point field goal. For Calvary, 2 points for Michaela Orndorff. She was 2 of 2 from the line. 8 points for Tabby Eichler, including a 3. She was 3 of 4 from the line. Rebecca Adams with 2 points. 22 points for Brooke Lewandowski, including a 3-point field goal, and she was 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Calvary, 2 of 4 from three-point range. I'll pass it off to you for our final rebounding totals.
Okay, first of all, for the Jug Grizzlies, we had Sydney Lawrence with 4, Maggie Hansen had 4, Faith Manafee had 1, Nicole Martin had 2, Allie Ayton had 4, and Holly Martin had 6 for a total of 21 for the Grizzlies. For Calvary Baptist, Orndorff had 2, Sarah Steinbeck had 1, Tabby Eichler had 6, Carly Copeland 4, Brooke Lewandowski had 7, and Rebecca Adams had 3 for a total of 23. So a little bit of an edge for Calvary in the rebounding department, 23-21. Well, exciting game.
Yep, and the final 34-31 the win for Calvary. We'll take a break, come back with another championship game here in just a little bit.